난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
누가 봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길을 끈지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radio cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내면 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 영어로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 good night
난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 아저씨게 내 싹 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step
길을 끌지 내가 그 원인 Get on my way up cause I'll be bustin'
이제는 또 pass 또 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 good night 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
You know why 더 다르게 더 걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 그려워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 No matter where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 네 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
Hey, get out my way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Hey, get off my lane 깜짝할 새 앞지르네 Hey, get out of way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Hey, get out of lane 깜짝할 새 앞지르네 You heard?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Brazil against Milan.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English, decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Roberto Carlos, right, Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's only too happy to take that back. So much time and space here. Baresi getting this one clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Solar.
Rooney, shot and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Yaya Toure! Corner number 2 then. Zola goes short. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Shevchenko gathers from the goal kick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a throw. Seedorf. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Rooney. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in a great position here.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced But that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Messi
With a real chance here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class! AC Milan are all square. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There it is, 3 minutes added time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Tries to pass it through. Platini in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Baresi cuts it out. Beckham. Yaya Toure. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half. Solar, Shevchenko, threads one in. Look at the space here. Corner then. Brazil have their third corner. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! He scores! That is his ton, and does he not know it? Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's good vision.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Zola plays it short. And that will be it. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it, and not being a physical specimen.
And a chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Stoichkov simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's clever. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's played into the area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nesta with the clearance. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Forlan. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rooney. Oh, they can break here. Seedorf has it in a wide position. And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. And it's Seedorf. Now Yaya Toure. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Beckham. Brazil looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. Played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? And the through ball. And the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field. Number 14, David Villa. Number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 24, Stoichkov.
There's the start of the second half.
Bernardo Silva.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try.
Number 23,
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a cute ball. Zola, spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Is number 9.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's managed to get free. O'Shea did well to stay calm there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Chance! And he hits the net. Brazil are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Real chance! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Newcastle take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for the run. Well, there's the clearance. Brazil have it back and can go again. Shevchenko. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. He's on it, can he get away? Here comes the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Added minute has been indicated.
And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Newcastle could not have picked a better time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Brazil were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn...
Oh, off the post! Good chance here! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Into the channel. Ball has bounced loose now. No way through. That's good running with the ball. And now the breakaway. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Played into space. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Still goalless. Nicely weighted ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cafu, looking tidy in possession here. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish right from the top draw! He's having a hit! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
That's a cute ball. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Rooney. And it's been played through. Forlan finds himself offside. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now, can he find a finish? Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Neymar. Great skill, that's nice. Rooney.
They've got to be quick moving this
3
forward.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Forlan. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me,
Those
Peter,
of you
things have
making their way
never
home
really
on
got
public
going, but at
transportation
least this
today,
will be a
please
good
watch
time
the screen
to
for train
reflect
departure
and
times from all
regroup. I
local
can see a
major
few
stations.
changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Number 18, Diego Forlan. Number 14,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Bellingham. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
It's a good-looking delivery. Tries to get it clear. Oh, given away. They're urging him to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brazil still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That looks a good ball through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Some really good ball movement. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. And now they can clear their lines. Mohamed Salah, and he's surging through. That is great defending, so alert.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Can he get onto this? Picked out brilliant. And the finish! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Red Bull
occasion.
Bragantino against Brazil.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there is Brazil's talisman and trickster supreme, Neymar. 2019-20 figures for him, not spectacular. It was still, though, a year in which he reached some significant career milestones.
Yeah, a third successive league title, achieved the domestic double and got his team to European final for the first time too.
And the sight of him after the final whistle was, without question, one of the most memorable sporting images of that or any year.
Indeed, so close and yet so far. But he made some key contributions to assure his team at least got there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in, and this is Shevchenko. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's an imaginative pass.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Beckham. Seedorf, he's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good ball, good take. And this is Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 10.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Kimmich. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Beckham, played into space. It's out for a goal kick. And here's Seedorf. Wriggles his way through. Chooses to go back. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And here's Zola. Seedorf. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. Zola picks it up out wide. And that was very necessary. Good effort from distance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
It's their second corner of the game. Zola plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Brazil are down to 10 men.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Now it's Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open.
Climbs up big! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bustling through here. Neymar! It's a loose ball. Shoots! Good effort first time.
Kimmich really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Neymar. He's having a go. Great ball, and he's in here. Neymar's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
And Zola! World class from Zola! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Zola receives it in a wide position. Great chance! Oh, crossbar! Nicely aimed pass. Zola tries to play it through. Rooney. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.